Another gun violence has reared its ugly head again in the United States. A suspected shooter and a police officer were killed after law enforcement responded to reports of an active shooter at the Atlanta's U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention and Emory University on Friday. Well, the Atlanta Police Chief Darin Schierbaum said several rounds of gunfire hit buildings on the CDC sprawling campus. The officer who died in the incident received gunfire during the shooting. Reports said the shooter was armed with a long gun, and authorities recovered 3 other firearms at the scene. Well, the gunman was eventually found on the second floor of a building across the street from the CDC and died at the scene. Well, Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens said the man's motive is not known and the investigation is still in the preliminary stages.
There have been no civilian casualties, but this was an active shooter incident. The shooter is now deceased. The campus is, there are no threats on the campus currently. He's a white male, and he has he is a known person that may have some interest in certain things that I can't reiterate right now with any confidence until the investigation is fully conducted. It's definitely one that we have to pay attention to. Mass shootings, active shooter scenarios should not become the norm. We have a number of individuals in this country that have access to high-powered weapons. And for individuals with those high-powered weapons that may have mental challenges, or those individuals with high-powered weapons that are angry, when they choose to use those weapons in a way that harms multiple people, we have to put an end to that in our society. So this is something we do have to have a national and a state, a full conversation across the nation and across the state of Georgia.
Just give you an update and some additional information what the mayor provided. So this afternoon at approximately 4:50, the Atlanta 911 Center became aware of a report of an active shooter that was occurring at 1600 Clifton Road. This is right at the intersection of Clifton Road and CDC Parkway, immediately in front of the CDC campus. Officers from multiple agencies responded, from the campus, across the region, from our federal partners and our state partners responded to the scene. Officers arriving found a critically injured DeKalb County police officer that was down. He was immediately extracted from the scene and taken to Grady Memorial Hospital. Officers could still hear gunfire occurring inside the CVS drugstore that is right there at the intersections. Officers moved quickly to attempt to find the shooter and to neutralize the threat to the community. We later found the shooter on the second floor of the CVS. He had been struck by gunfire. We do not know at this time whether that was from officers or if it was self-inflicted. He was removed. We do believe there was a single shooter, and we do believe that single shooter is deceased.